Hi, I'm Dr. Shikha. Soon we will be celebrating the colorful festival of Holi. And Holi stands for vibrant colors, dance, music, people having fun, enjoying. And that is why festivals are celebrated. That's the joy of celebrating a festival. But what happens normally is after the festival, people fall sick. And most companies see a drop in attendance immediately post a festival. Why? Because people have overeaten or overdrunk or whatever. Now, the thing is that, of course, one must enjoy the festivals, but there are ways to counter the ill effects of uh, overeating or basically binging. So, today I'll be explaining to you how detoxification is one of those techniques, how you can actually get over the binge or the hangover of a festival. So let's first talk about what really happens during a binge and how does the body, what happens in the body during a binge and what is done to counter it. So during a festive binge, when we are eating foods which are very, very high in sugar or we are having a lot of foods which are sugary, the sugar enters the body and upsets the insulin. So the insulin rises. And because of the sudden surge in insulin, the body starts retaining water and you feel groggy and tired and exhausted. Then, if you're having, say, alcohol or drinks with a lot of alcohol, then that also acts like a sugar for the body and even dilates the vessels. When the blood vessels start dilating because of alcohol, it pushes a lot of uh, material or food into the liver and into the circulation. So that makes us feel exhausted and sleepy. And the body has to handle a lot of extra load of these incoming calories or food or sugar or oil or carbohydrates or proteins. So what happens is the body tries to remove some of this work and keep it in a storage bin. So when we call it a storage bin, in the body it's the fat cell, so it will push and keep it in the storage bin for bringing it out later for digestion. Like for example, if you're doing some work and a lot of work comes on your table, then what you will do is you will take some work and put it in different baskets. That okay, this I will handle at this point, and this I'll handle at this point, and this I'll handle at this point. And right now I can only handle this much work. So similarly, the body tries to distribute its work by storing it in fat cells. So that's what happens immediately. Now, if we are able to turn the cycle back, then the side effects of the binge do not stay for a long time. But if we are not able to turn the cycle back, the side effects of this binge stay in the body, which can come up as skin problems or liver problems or kidney issues or digestive issues or hormonal changes. So that is why uh, detoxification is a very useful part of uh, of balancing a festive binge, which helps you to recalibrate and stabilize the body in a way that you can enjoy your health more despite having a binge reaction during a festive. And this process is called detoxification also. I mean, detoxification has many use cases, but a post festive detoxification is very useful in our contemporary times. So what do you do in a post festive detoxification? Firstly, what you should not do is more important. So, rule number one, after a festivity, please do not starve. It'll crash your hormones. Do not starve. Second is, please do not uh, do overactivity. You cannot burn a festive binge by over exercising. Please do not do that. You will push your body into imbalance. Exercise, yes, but do not over exercise. Do your usual exercise. Third thing is, do not take any laxatives or diuretics. A lot of young people I've seen to get rid of a to get rid of a binge, They start using laxatives and diuretics. Don't do that because that will hurt your body. So these are things which you should not do. And definitely do not try to vomit and take out the binge food, because that's very, very harmful. Because when we vomit, the acid in the stomach comes and it regurgitates outside into the esophagus, into the food pipe. And the food pipe is not designed to hold that acid. Only stomach can hold that acid. So when it passes through the food pipe, everything starts burning in the food pipe. So make sure you don't do these things. Now, what are the things you actually do? First thing is, what you have to do is hydrate yourself. Water is the elixir of life. The more you hydrate yourself, the more your body can manage this extra load. Second thing is, make sure that you're having things which are natural detoxifiers. So there are a lot of herbs and spices in your kitchen which can help you to detoxify naturally. Use those, make those decoctions. So in Indian terminology, it's called a kadha, but those are basically decoctions. Like in Ayurvedic text, and in southern India, it's called kashai. So all these quarts and kashais of different types are excellent for detoxification. So they are certain herbal combinations which are in your kitchen, which can be made very easily by you, but which will help you gradually in the next 3-4 days to detoxify and re-establish your natural rhythm. The next thing which is very important is, make sure you have a lot of fruits, because a lot of people I've seen, because they don't eat fruits when they start fasting, they uh, they start uh, fasting like starving. So fasting is not starving, because a lot of people confuse, is starving the same as fasting? No, fasting is fasting and starvation is starvation. So fasting is a technique. Starvation is a unhealthy thing. So what is required for detoxification is having hydration, having these decoctions, having certain foods which help you, like fruits, balancing your entire day, and then doing some stretch exercises to move the fluids. Our body is fluid. We all know that 2/3 of our body is fluid. But how do you move the fluids? If your fluids don't move, that's where the problem happens. So, for example, if the fluids are not moving properly, sedimentation happens. Sedimentation leads to stones. If fluids are not moving properly, sedimentation happens, and sedimentation and inflammation leads to heart blockages. If fluid is not moving properly, sedimentation happens, and if the channels are small, it will lead to even gallbladder stone. So gallbladder stone, kidney stone, heart blockages, arthritis, joint pains, all of them are because the fluids are not moving in your body. So that is also a technique which is part of detoxification. So if you want to do a detoxification program, it's very important to do it post festive, because that's the time your body needs it most. And it's also important that you do it right without harming your body. If you're interested, click on the link and we're happy to help you.